We need green guys in the chat, guys. We need green guys in the chat. So we're gonna wait a little bit until somebody comes, you know, so I have somebody to chat with. It's a late night stream. We already had 2 streams open for everybody, so I thought today we're gonna have the green, you know, the green guys, and we're gonna talk about moon in Uranus. So right now you can see that the moon is you know, above the horizon, and Uranus is right behind it. Evening Edward, evening Badge, what's up? How you doing, guys? How you guys doing? So we're gonna explore if, you know, Uranus has something to do with the moon phases. You know, that's the deal tonight. That's the deal tonight. Now, I don't think there is notifications going on for this video, so, you know, it's gonna be a little bit empty, but that's fine. That's fine, because it's not very serious. You know, we will be looking at a little bit about on the Bitcoin chart, you know, but mostly we'll focus on Uranus. Astrology time, yeah, definitely astrology time. Nice dump today. Yeah, it was nice dump, you know, but and down here, you know, we looked at it, like it was really hard to bounce down here. So it had some kind of triangle going up here and then broken upside up here. I don't know if these lines are correct or not, but, you know, it is maybe down here something like it looks like. But this triangle up here, actually this triangle broken upside, you know, so it might be some kind of bottom, but it's 5 minute charts. I don't know how seriously we're gonna take that. I got the notification. You did get notification. It's a 3rd video of the day. I don't know how this notification goes. Yeah, well, probably, you know, tomorrow's Bitcoin daily video will be going out without notifications. So, you know, that's that. If you got notifications on this video, there will probably be no notifications on the tomorrow's Bitcoin daily video, because this is like 3rd notification for the day, and on YouTube you can only send the 3 notifications, you know, per 24-hour window. So we'll see. There we go, Evrim. I am a first TF Fans Club member. Welcome to the chat, man. Since you are first here, enjoy the green name, enjoy the chat, enjoy the emojis. By the way, since this is your first time here in the chat, you get to pick what coin we get to look at right now. You know, we will be looking at you know, astrology up here, and talk about you know, we'll talk about the moons, the epic equinox. Shinolas is in the chat. The most important guys is in the chat. If there isn't enough green, we will become green. That's the spirit. That's the spirit. Evening TL Martin is here in the chat as well. DJ AV Stalin always batch. So DJ Evrim, we got this thing here. Every time somebody joins, you know, they get to pick the coin. You know, what are they? I'm exhausted. Look here, it's really nice. This is how the sky looks from Oslo, Norway. So you can see the you know, constellations, or you know, you can see basically a lot of stuff. But that wasn't you know, the thing I wanted to look at. I was looking at. Let's go back a little bit. Wow, maybe I can do it like this. No, I cannot do it like this. Okay, let's just go back in time. He stores every single sky live. Okay, let's go back to the sky live. Planets, 3D solar system. There we go. This is what we want to look at. This is what we're gonna look at, guys. This is what we're gonna look at. You know, we're gonna look at some movements on the sun and the moons and the stars and stuff. This is Mercury, Venus, Earth, and how they move. You know, we can see them rotating as well. Can I take off? Minutes following the sun. Camera lock to comet unlock. Okay, unlock. There we go. So you can see them orbiting, you know, day by day and stuff like that. What's really interesting, what's gonna happen in November? Thanks, I appreciate it. I would say RSR, obviously. Okay, when we look at RSR, obviously. Look at what's gonna happen in June, November. Let's increase the speed by monthly. June, August, September, October, November, 22nd November. Look what's happening on 22nd November. Look at it. Venus, Mercury, Earth, Mars is in the line. It's in the line. And it's actually happening exactly on the, give or take, 22nd. I don't know which date is, you know, but they are pretty much in line. see here, Venus, Mercury, Mars, Earth, Mercury, Venus, also the sun is up here. It's not in line, you know, across the sun or anything like that, but they are in line, give or take. And exactly 22nd November, so 22/11/22, this is gonna happen. So I'm thinking in 22, you know, in November 22nd November 2022, something big is gonna happen, because, you know, it's not only that the date is, you know, specific, but, you know, the line is very specific as well. Alex Motezas, welcome to TF Fans Club. Enjoy the green name, enjoy the chat, enjoy the you know, emojis, and since you're a new guy, you can pick the coin you want us to look at. We already got RSR, so we're gonna check the RSR, you know, but you can pick the coin, man. You can pick the coin. We got this thing when new guys get to pick the coin, you know, like a welcoming gift. You get to pick the coin what we're gonna check out. But I think exactly on the 22nd November, let's pull up 22nd November 2022, something big is gonna happen. What do you guys think? You think this specific day is important? I don't know what this is called, you know, but these, you know, when planets are aligning, you know, it's good. Salem finally, you know, decided to join the TF Fans Club. Hey man, how you doing? Welcome to the TF Fans Club. Enjoy the green name, enjoy the chat, enjoy the, you know, emojis. And as a new guy, you gotta pick the coin. You gotta pick the coin as well. Alex, please check FTM. So we got FTM as well on the list. So we gotta do RSR, FTM. We should probably put it somewhere up here on the daily chart. Let's go to daily chart. And right here, green coins, new guy coins to do. RSR, FTM. And what else Salim, what do you want me to look at? Thank you for having me. Yeah, welcome, Salim. What do you want us to look at? What do you want us to look at? You tell me the thing and I'll look at the thing. Okay, so these are the coins we're gonna look at. I like actually both of these, both RSR and FTM. I'm really interested in, you know. RSR was a big coin, you know, that didn't perform well. FTM it just like keeps on performing and performing. So they're gonna be very interesting. Sure, man. We'll look at all three of those coins. Let's go back a little bit to these chart. So there is something called solar equinox dates. Like Shinola told me, there are equinox dates, and it's over here. You can see all the dates of there are two equinox, March equinox and September equinox, and and I think this June solstice and December solstice are more important than actually equinox. Equinox is just when the sun is crossing the equator. Or equator, but when the solstice is, that's then when the north, it's not North Pole, but yeah, North magnetic pole, North Pole is moved furthest away. So let's see here, equinox and solstice, solar equinox, solstice. Let's see here, there is a nice image of this up here. So there is this image, right? So the thing is, this equinox is when the sun is crossing the equator. I think it's equator, right? And winter solstice and summer solstice, I don't know how this is spelled, is when this angle is moved furthest away. So this North Pole is moved furthest away in December in winter, while in the summer it's moved closest to the sun. So this solstice might actually have something to do. Now it's not enough, you know, to have just, you know about, you know, when the equinox and the solstice is happening. We need to find, just like we found the correlation with between the moons and the, you know, apogee and perigee, maybe there is some kind of correlation between these equinoxes and solstices and the sun. We're gonna look at it, but I do actually believe, you know, something on the, you know, 22nd November 2022, something is gonna happen, guys. Something's gonna happen. Anyways, let's go a little bit back and check out the coins for the new guys. Check out the coins. So RSR, FTM, and ETH. Let's start with RSR and see how RSR is doing right now. RSR minus 12% down. Let's see on the daily. Yeah, that was a big dump to the downside. But anyway, it doesn't have to mean anything. But it does look like Bitcoin chart though. It does look like Bitcoin chart. This is a daily chart. Does it look like a Bitcoin chart? Let's split it up. Let's put a daily and put this on Bitcoin chart. I don't know. It's not entirely like Bitcoin chart, but the dump down here definitely, you see dump down here, it looks like it was more volatile. 64% here from this top, let's say up here, it was 28%. Yeah, it was more volatile, definitely more volatile than Bitcoin though. Definitely more volatile than Bitcoin. But the chart overall, let's see, this is 2020. It's actually here, 2020 November. This has been exploding since 2019, it's just been going up. January 2020. Oh my god, this is the Corona dump on RSR, guys. This just like doesn't care, like it's been going up, straight up. It's going straight up since January 2020, like this is crazy. What's this? 10,000%. 18 out of 19 last equinoxes, they have been or on a near major trend reversal in the S&P since 1995. I'm gonna show you, man. I actually added the see these lines? These are the equinoxes, all of the equinoxes on the chart. Now it's these are all the equinoxes on the chart, on Bitcoin chart. And the thing is, they come really religiously. Every year there is 2 legs in March and September, 20 March and 22nd, 23rd September, but they do not correspond with anything. So I think, you know, these might be important if they correspond with certain, you know, moons or planets or something like that. You know, we can find the correlation, because just looking at equinoxes is not gonna help us that much. They're not gonna help us that much. Let's go back to the RSR here. Let's go full chart on RSR, but it does look like a Bitcoin chart. Where did RSR go? There's it. So let's see what's happening with RSR right now. If I can just let's start with the weekly chart up here. So weekly is already, you know, it went down to the 100 moving average, and right now it's going back down to the 100 moving average. So there is a, you know, big support right here on the 100 moving. You don't want to break this. I don't care who you are, what you are. You don't want to break this on the downside. You don't want to break this on the downside, because 0.024 is actually big support. Let's see here, because this, let's see monthly. Yeah, that's also monthly support. It's also monthly support. And we got this here at 0.28, which is corresponding to 20 moving average. So these two supports are really important right now, I think. Let's see how this looks on the 4 hourly. We went like nicely over here to 0.28. So I think people know about 28. That's good. Daily down here at 28. See weekly down here. You know, it's on the weekly time, it's bad that you are below all the moving averages. Let's see how this daily and the short-term outlook looks. Now everything, of course, is following Bitcoin. We know that, but where are the support lines? So this 0.28 is actually looking to be important. This down here at give or take is 24 is also very, very important levels. So these are two. I would consider these two very important levels. Right now you can see up here, give or take in the ballpark area, 28 and 24. But in bigger picture, we are right now some kind of downtrend. Now this upper line, you know, it's really, you know, you only have 2 hits on that, so you cannot actually get anything out from it. But down here, maybe there is some kind of line down here, should be something like this. Let's see monthly. Let's clean up everything, because, you know, charts are messy. Down here, up here. I think this is it. I mean, you cannot cross. You definitely cannot cross this 100 moving average on the weekly time frame. You cannot fall below 0.024. That's gonna be terrible. And then you might create this, you know, big head and shoulders pattern, which is quite bad. I don't know. This is gonna bring you down to 0 or something like that. I'm gonna bet this is gonna bring you down to 0. below 0 if this plays out. Yeah, you're going to 0 if this plays out. No, it's not gonna happen. This is one of the times, you know, when the head and shoulders pattern just doesn't play out. Head and shoulders pattern just doesn't play out. It's not legit. This head and shoulder pattern, but it doesn't matter. The trend line is legit. The trend line looks legit at least. From the month, is this monthly? Is daily? Weekly? Yeah. It's down here, right? Should be up here. Maybe something like this down here at 0.18 or something like that. Big sports. On the daily it does not look good, right? We went up here, we went down right here into this 10 and 20 moving average and got rejected again. So, you know, you're probably gonna fall below the 27 down here. It doesn't look good, but you know, nothing does look good. You know, everything is right now looking kind of shady. 4 hourly also just barely holding this 20 moving average down here. Now I think, you know, the thing, I mean, I'm focusing too much on the line, you know, but I think this line is important, at least on the weekly time frame. So let's try to, you know, get it correct, because it's not. I think it's something like here, like this. I think it might be something like this. Let's see how this look on the daily. Yeah, give or take. Let's call it like this. So I think the last line of support is actually down here at 0.17, 0.8, you know, something like that right now. Depends on how long this takes now to get back down here, but it doesn't matter. On the weekly time frame, that's this bottom down here. Very important bottom, this down here. Very important bottom. But the big supports are here at 24 and 28. You don't want to break 24, 28, because this 28 corresponds with the 20 moving average right now, where we are getting support. So this 20, but if you break that, it's 20. It's down here at 24. So if you break 28, it's down here at 24, and if you break 24, it's down here somewhere around 18. 18, I think, give or take, in the ballpark area down here. We don't have the 50 moving average on this. But yeah, in the ballpark area down there. Let's see the month. No, this is monthly. Let's see. Yeah, the 100 moving average is around 0.54. Yeah, definitely. These are the supports. 28, 24, and right down here all the way at 19 or 18, or give or take, like this bottom down here. Now, if it falls through that, it's gonna look ugly. But you know, how much did this actually bleed on the downside? 86% towards downside. You know, coins usually go something like 95. You know, so can it go further down? Yeah, it can go, but it has been, you know, mooning since, you know, 2020 to the upside. It has been mooning, but right now I consider these three really important resistances, supports on the downside, give or take. And these all come from the monthly time frame. Weekly time frame, this 24 is on the weekly, then you got the daily. Of course, there is a lot of action going on RSR. There are other support lines that are maybe not as important, you know, but these yellow lines, let's see here, up here as well, it's in the ballpark here, up there, that's one is in the middle of. Let me get something at 22, so 28, 24, like there is a lot of supports, but I consider these blue ones to be more important than the yellow ones. That's what I'm trying to say. The blue ones are more important than yellow ones. This is broken. There's also this one up here we're breaking right now. Yeah, let's remove the yellow lines, and the yellow lines are not as important. I mean, they're important short term, but longer term, you know, these three levels, 28, 24, 19, are mostly important, I think. Right now you can see here 28, we got a really nice bounce on 28, but right now we are still getting crushed down on 28. So let's now that we know the supports, let's figure out if there's any kind of divergence here or anything that can help us right now. Bearish daily, let's see weekly, you know, went bullish and turned bearish again out down here. So weekly MACD bearish as well. RSI 44, no help there. No MACD sitting down at 51 level. You know, the good thing is, you know, if this is going to continue towards the upside, you know, the good thing is that you are sitting down here at 28, where you got this big support here and 20 moving average. So, you know, if it bounces up here, that's going to be nice. That's going to be nice. But this is technically very big divergence up here, very big divergence. Now the divergence is played out to the downside of here, that's already played out, that's finished. And right now we're bouncing towards the upside and there is no divergence here, there is no divergence. I know, it doesn't look good right now, but you know, it might play out after a while. So watch these supports right now. This support already held once, so we might go for a second time. If you break that, it's gonna be 24. If you break that, it's gonna be 19. It's gonna be 19. What a 12% down here, 20% down here. That's like 40% down to the 19 levels. But if Bitcoin goes to these levels, you know, we might see that. But you know, we already know what's gonna happen once we break the bottom on Bitcoin, right? Welcome, new gang. I just win 2 trades and getting ready to sleep. TLR stream again, Elmo. Yeah. It does follow, it is very similar to Bitcoin, so it does follow Bitcoin, but these are important supports right now, 28, 24, 19 or 18, give or take. So keep it in mind. That said, let's check FTM. FTM I actually enjoy, because it's going just up. Now here's the thing with FTM. FTM broke the trend towards the upside. This trend up here. We had certain, you know, trend line. Now this might be some kind of lead-in, bump, and you got to run, right? So bump and run move, lead in, bump, run. That might have been that might have been, because it does looks very nice, slowly climbing up, then bumps pretty fast and then just runs, right? So bump and run, move right over here. That might be the case. If it breaks this trend line out down here, if it breaks trend line on the downside down here, that's gonna be bad for FTM. Because technically, like, everybody looks for this breakout. I actually look for this breakout up here, which we already had breakout down there, but this big breakout down here, you know, because you are breaking the trend, which you do not want to do, and if you break that on the downside, that's gonna be bad. That's let's see what's happening here on the support lines. Big support down here at 74, and big support down here at what's that, 24. So I don't know if you want to go all the way down to 24. That's like 80% down. I don't know if you are gonna put draw it even there. You know, these levels down here are kind of scary, you know. So right now, if you go down from this, if you go down from top up here, down here, it's 88% down. If you go below here, it's 90% down. I don't know why if FTM, but it has such a violent moves, it's crazy. Every pullback on FTM is like super violent. See here, 79%. See here, 79%. If you assume 79% here as well, we are looking at second 0.41. So I'm not quite sure if we want to look at that at all. But you know, 0.41 if you are looking at historical prices on FTM, right? So you know, whether that's gonna happen or not depends. You know what? That's not gonna happen. Maybe it's gonna happen, but we don't want that line. So these are the monthly supports. Weekly support is right up here above us. Right above us, and you can see here we went with the dollar on the dollar back to the support, and you know, tested that and bounced above it again. You see here. So we are seeing if this is actually gonna break to the downside. There's some kind of trend up here. Can you see the trend? Only 2 touches. It's not that good though. It's not that good though. But this trend up here is very important. So this trend also corresponds really nicely with the support. So if we break the trend and the support at the same time, that's a 0.91. That can be bad. I mean, it's already bad if you go down to support. Now the good stuff are of course, why are we looking actually at support? We are looking at support because it can bounce off of the supports. On the support it's already down some 54%, you know, so it's already have its own correction. Let's see on the weekly time frame again. Okay, let's pop the moving average and see how the moving averages are actually playing out up here. So a little bit extend. You can see already on the weekly time frame that we are extended from the 10 moving average. So let's see how this actually look on the ORX indicator up here. Yeah. So usually when you get up to these levels up here, we pull back, right? We pull back every single time. It's been a pullback to the zero line. So I would, you know, I wouldn't right now look at some kind of long positions up here, because you know we hit some kind of highs on the weekly time frame. Right now we're pulling back to the zero line. So you know this has to either go sideways or a little bit down to hit this 10 moving average, this white line. It has to hit this white line, right? So it's maybe we're gonna wait next week, because next week it's gonna be somewhere around here or something like that, you know. But this, you know, it has to somehow hold it up here without breaking the trend line, or the support line, and hold the 10 moving average. Now, if you break through everything down here, it might be bad. But right now we are going just, you know, going close enough to 10 moving average to actually, you know, continue towards the upside. Let's see if you can check the wicks up here for this. Weeks, yeah, on the downside. Right, not very helpful there. But this is the weekly time frame, so it's gonna take a while. On the daily time frame, on the moving averages, does not look good though. You know, a rejection of the 10, two rejection of the 10 moving average, and this is the third rejection of the 10 moving. So you get 1, 2, 3 times you get rejected by the 10 moving average. 10 moving average on the daily time frame, and if you go below this low down here, then maybe you are gonna see, you know, 91 down here, 91, and if you break that, it might be there. But we got this 50 moving average right over here with the trend line that might give us support. So you're gonna see that technically, you know, this isn't bump and run until it actually breaks on the downside. Breaks on the downside. See 4 hourly. 4 hourly getting, you know, support on the 200 moving average up here. This looks like it's creating some kind of a downtrend, right? Let's see here. Maybe something like this, right? Maybe something like this. And then on the downside, what do we have on the downside? We have this small triangle up here. Maybe some kind of falling wedge with a fake out, right? On the 4 hour, there may be some kind of falling wedge with a fake out. Right, it's a long shot. It's a long shot because 1, 2, then he holding, break it up again. Yeah, it maybe looks like some kind of a, and you know, some kind of a falling wedge up here, right? And this falling wedge, you know, comes right up here with the supports and the trend line, you know, so you might just, you know, see some kind of breakout. So watch this trend line up here. Watch this trend line above it here. This is in the 4 hourly time frame. Watch this falling wedge. Watch this falling wedge. I think it's important. I think this falling wedge is important in FTM. See how it looks on the daily. Yeah, it's a golfing candle, so this might actually work out, but you know, it's kind of ugly. It's the ugliest. There we go, something like this up here, but you know, the upper line is not actually legit. Upper line should be something like this up here, maybe. It's kind of ugly. It's kind of ugly. It's kind of very ugly. I don't know. or take. Maybe, give or take, maybe. Either way, let's pop back to moving averages. It does not look good in the short term, but you know there is always chance it's gonna pump up above the out of the wedge. That's the most important thing. But right now it looks like getting pushed down again. Big support down here at 91 though. Big support on 91. And by the next week this 10 moving average is gonna be all the way up here at some kind of 90 levels or something like that, right? So it's gonna be pretty close. So if you do next week as well down, might just get a support it needs and bounce up here from the next week. Let's see on the daily time frame how much less that. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Yeah, it can do that. Like, I'm not saying anything, but it's gonna be interesting to see if it does that. So it's it's either gonna be a lead in with some kind of bump and then the run when it breaks the trend line, or it's gonna make bounce up here with some crazy move and then continue towards the upside, because it's already went for a week or two or something like that, already back for 1 week on the downside. Now this up here is a reversal pattern. This looks like a evening star doji. This is a reversal pattern, but it doesn't have to last for that long. Had a big bump on the upside. Now just watch the triangle, and we're gonna see how this actually plays out. Well, the short term is getting support on the short term is getting support on this 200 moving average. So if it breaks the 200 moving average, it might be bad down here. This 200 moving, you don't want to break 200. Why would you want to break 200 moving average, right? This 200 moving average, why would you want to break that? Support right now, and as long as we it's gonna continue going like this, and this resistance is up here. So we're gonna see how this actually, if this actually can break from the upside. Let's see 1 hourly time frame. Maybe something like this up here, and then it's up here. Yeah, give or take. Let's see the volume here as well. Let's see the volume on the bigger time frames, daily. What do we see here? We see that the volume is actually going down. That's good. So the price is going down and the volume is going down as well. I don't know. It's going down. Let's assume it's going down. We cannot get volume on the weekly, daily. Ever since the top, the volume is going down. So the price is going down, volume is going down. This is actually very, very good. So what we have right over here right now, it's why am I doing this? Okay. Daily, we have volume, and let's just turn off this. We have volume that goes down. So what do we have here? We have price going down in a falling wedge after 50% correction or something like that, 52% correction, with a volume also going down. So volume going down, price is going down, but price going down is a falling wedge towards a support, and looks like it may be just break to the upside. But it all depends, if you break the support or not. This volume is kind of shady. But the volume is kind of shady. Yeah, okay. Falling wedge without the volume, and right now sitting, it looks bad, but it looks bad on the support up here in the falling wedge, in the ending of the falling wedge. So it just might bounce towards the upside. At least I think this looks actually better than RSR. Let's check RSR one more time. It does make sense. Maybe something like this, I don't know. Maybe it's also some kind of falling wedge. Maybe everything has a falling wedge. Does Bitcoin have falling wedge? Maybe Bitcoin is falling wedge as well. Nah, Bitcoin doesn't. It's too big for, yeah. Somebody told me it was this one up here, yeah. So Bitcoin maybe also have a falling. Maybe everything has a falling wedge. Maybe everything is gonna blast to the sky, guys. Maybe this is some kind of double bottom here on the 4 hourly, right? Maybe that's that.Maybe the, you know, it is a double bottom right now. It's gonna go up and it's gonna blast the sky. It's gonna go up to the moon, right? Maybe that's the thing. Maybe that's why both FTM and RSR looks like they're having a falling wedge. You know, it's when the thing looks the worst, you know, that we go up. Boss, can you open the chat for more conversation ideas? I will open the chat, you know, but let's wait just a little bit, you know, because it's right now it's nice and cozy. Because when I start doing altcoins, people are gonna start spamming all the altcoins in the world, and I cannot do all the altcoins. You see how long time I did on Phantom and RSI just right now? Just trying to figure out some moves. I have some kind of a milestone message that I can send in the chat. I might try that. Milestone message. That's gonna be interesting. Whales, a little Twitter account is showing whales moving ETH. Why is there so much ETH being moved around by whales? What does it mean? Depends. That is it moving onto the exchanges or off the exchanges? Both. Moves to Volta or exchange. Oh yeah, both. It's just normal move. Maybe there are just more transactions. Maybe, you know, people are just, you know, maybe just because, you know, price is dumping, so they're moving. Tia, would you look at ETH? ETH is the next in line, man. ETH is next line. The forums seem to have a head and shoulders with a falling wedge. Do they cancel each other out? We can see that. Volt to volt might be accumulation exchange. That'd be very... Okay, let's check ETH right now and see what ETH is doing right now. First thing first, we're gonna clean the chart and, you know, does ETH have the falling wedge like everything else? It's not a perfect falling wedge though. It's not perfect. Let's see. It's shady. This is shady. Shady business. I would say up here somewhere, right? So we are not even close to that. But he said head and shoulders within a falling wedge. Now the falling wedge is a tricky up here. Where do you draw the falling wedge, right? That's the trick. You can see here this very nice trend line that got broken on the downside. So this trend line is broken. So there was some kind of triangle going up here that got broken on the downside. So what do we got now? What do we got now? On ETH. I don't see anything that can like justify the move to the downside. Like, I don't see it. I don't see the low of 22nd. Okay, the low of 22nd with what? Falling wedge breakout too. Yeah, it looks like there's a lot of falling wedges right now, but I cannot find falling wedge on I cannot find falling wedge on Ethereum right now. Because sometimes, you know, these, I don't see a falling wedge. I don't know. However, you know, twist it around, I don't see the falling wedge. This is engulfing, so maybe something like this. But you know, I still don't see a falling wedge. Unfortunately, I see a channel. I don't see a falling wedge. Expanding, broadening wedge, yeah. But you know, broadening wedges are also, you know, falling broadening wedge. You know, they are reversal patterns as well. Bottom dip on 13. The low of 22nd, bottom dip on 13. Okay, let's check that, man. So 22nd and 13th. Sure, but the upper line, if this you're talking about the head and shoulders pattern, right? You know, the problem I'm having with this dim and then it goes towards the upside, maybe something like this. But yeah, the neckline is definitely, that neckline might be important. This neckline, because you seen what happened here, guys. You seen what happened here, because everybody was watching this line. Where was it? Down here somewhere, right? You see this line down here, right? Everybody was watching this line. Very nice hits on the line, right? So when you put line, you can see what happened here once we start, you know, coming to the line, you know, bam, right down, right? Slowly crashing, and then right down. But I think there is also, this line also corresponds with a moving average. I think this was 50 moving average on daily. Yeah, 50 moving average on daily. It corresponds really nice with 50 moving average on daily. And we broke through the line and through the 50 moving average at the same time. So, you know, big dump to the downside. Big dump to the downside. But that said, is there something corresponding to this line on the downside here? Let's see the daily. Yeah, the 200 and the 200 and the 200 moving average. 200 moving average. So if we go tomorrow down here, you know, we might just break the trend line and the 200 moving average at the same time, which, you know, you saw what happened on the 50 moving average. So, you know, if you do that on the 200 moving average, you know, that might be very bad. But let's see here. It is nice line. It is definitely a nice line. Yeah, but where do you see because I don't see, you know, I'm trying to find the, you know, falling wedge. Maybe the falling wedge is something up here, right? But the problem is that this is a very, very steep, long falling wedge, and usually these long wedges are incorrect. Usually these long wedges are very incorrect. So it's either the bottom line that's wrong or the upper line, right? Maybe something like this, give or take, right? This is a better falling wedge. If it's a falling wedge, this is a better falling wedge, I think. It's also difficult, man. It's also difficult. Not many price levels tested yet to speculate properly. It's okay, that's what I have. So which one of these is gonna be, like, hard to say. What we actually do when we do tech analysis, we are looking for the bullish moves and bearish moves, right? This up here is a bearish move, this is a bullish move. You know, when you go up to resistance and get rejected on downside hard, that's a bearish move. But this was also a very bullish move once we hit these lows up here. Let's see here, also very bearish move, you know, breaking down the 50 moving average. You can see the 50 moving average being broken down quite hard, right? And right now this can actually be seen as some kind of a, you know, retest of the 50 moving average. So whether we're gonna do something like this up here, you know, this 50 moving average, and something like this up here before we get rejected, it's hard to say. But the 15 moving average has been holding us up for a while, and it has been, you know, 50 moving average on daily has been, you know, giving us support up here, resistance, and you can see here how it's giving us support up here until we broke the downside. So I'm thinking at one point we will again, you know, revisit the 50 moving average, but whether then it's gonna be right now, you know, or some kind of later date, that depends. But 50 moving average definitely, it's you know, very important level for Ethereum right now. Ron Adopter, member for 4 months now. You only can get to, you know, have the number 3 behind the name. We go hard up. How did you do that? How did you post member 4 months? We go hard up. How did you do that, man? How did you do that? How did you post a message as a Ron Adopter like that? I don't know how you do that. Anyways, I think, yeah, we might go hard up now. We're gonna see that because right now we are sitting at support. The thing is, in technicals, we don't know whether we're gonna break the support or actually hold the support. Magician. TLA game for life. Oh, I see everybody doing that now. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. I don't know how you guys are doing it, but you probably know more about YouTube than me, so you know. Guess that's a thing now. So yeah. 200 moving average. Are we gonna dump heavily? Because you know you cannot lose the 200 moving average on the daily. This is the daily, and right now you cannot lose the 200 moving average. Like we lost it here, but you know it wasn't respected at all. Like we slowly just we didn't dump here. We just like crashed. I don't know. I don't think you wanna lose the 200 moving average on the daily time frame here. Let's see here weekly time frame. Still holding this 20 moving average. Is there divergence up here? Yeah, there is divergence on the no, there is, yeah, there is divergence. Technically speaking, there is divergence. The price is going up, the other side is going down. This is weekly divergence, and right now it's being pushed down. There is no divergence on the downside. 20 moving average on the weekly. It's been climbing for a month. Magic moon phase activated. Ron is bullish. I don't blame you, Ron. $100, thanks man, appreciate money. I don't blame you. Look at this now, look at this, look at this, look at this. You saw what moons did, man. You saw what moons did. I don't have to tell you, you saw the moons. Saw the moons. Like you cannot make this up, man. You cannot make this up. Look at this, nice dump. Look at this, up. So right now we're going up, man. You cannot not believe in the moons, man. The moons are, you know, the moons are insane. The moons are insane. Especially when we get to the you know, here in the December. Something big is gonna happen in December, man. Something big is gonna happen in December. I don't know what's gonna be here, but something big is gonna happen in December. That's it, man. I know you like Dent, so let's check the Dent for you, man. What is the Dent? There is Dent. What's Dent doing, man? What's Dent doing? This is daily on the Dent. Daily on the Dent went by just sideways, dropped down. It's still getting smacked to the downside. There was some kind of a triangle up here, broke down, tried to go up, getting rejected. Still keeping this 100 moving average. But this is looking dangerous because it's not actually flying. It's flying below the moving average. It might be some kind of double button down here on the 4 hourly. Let's see where the support lines are. Now this was the 20. Wow, big support. Wow, super support down here. If you break this on the downside, that's gonna be ugly, man. That's gonna be ugly. This is super support that has to hold. This is 50 moving average. 50 moving average on the weekly time frame with the support up here. You break this on the downside, you are looking ugly. That said, there are a couple of supports down on downside though. 18, 23, 30, 37, like, yeah, but you know, how far down you wanna go, how far down you wanna go. But right now, you know, I wouldn't like to break this 50 moving average on the daily, on the weekly, sorry, on the weekly. This looks like a very important level of support, and you know, you don't wanna break that. Right now we're getting to that level right over here, so we're gonna see how this actually plays out. By the way guys, can you hear the music? Or is the music like super low and you cannot hear it? Is there any kind of pattern over here? Is there any kind of pattern over here? Let's see. Does this look like a falling wedge to you guys? I don't see. Maybe some kind of expanding. This is more like over here. It looks like some kind of a falling wedge. Up here, it looks like some kind of expanding channel. Music is here. Okay, yes, I hear. Good. I think bits is going to the same when it fell from 42 to 37. Then it goes straight up. Well, doesn't matter if this is a, you know, expanding channel. Expanding channels are, you know, bullish. How did my lines become small? Oh, this is nicer. thin line or thick lines? What do you guys think? No, we gotta have thick lines because, you know, thin lines, you know, they don't work out so well on the stream. Yeah, it doesn't matter if this is, you know, expanding channel or a falling wedge. Either way, this, you know, breaks the upside. That said, let's go a little bit deeper in here, and we're gonna check down here. So I'm wondering if this is some kind of double bottom, guys, because, you know, Bitcoin has the same thing. Bitcoin has the same thing. Guys, is this double bottom? You know, into the support, right now back up again. Is this double bottom, guys? Is this double bottom? Up here. Everything's so confusing, guys. Everything's so confusing. Okay, let's I don't see any clear direction right now. The most clear, like, if you look just at Bitcoin, right? You just look at right now Bitcoin. We went down, we got rejected. But if you can manage to stay, you know, in upper part up here, if you can manage to stay in the upper part out here while this moving average come for us, like, suddenly you can just bounce towards the upside. Suddenly you can just bounce to upside. The grandpa of the Lions told me that Dent don't care about nothing because I asked him nicely to go up and he was agree. Well, if you got some little birdie, you know, that sings to you and tells you stuff, you know, I would like to know that. You know, we got a birdie as well. We can ask the birdie. Is Ron's uncle, grandpa, sorry, Ron's grandpa, right? My sources say no. Sorry about that, man. I don't know. Hope so. Still have my long open at 36.7. 36.7, how far up? 36.7. Yeah, if you have long open from down here, I mean, it's a big long, man. At one point, you have to ask yourself, when you do, guys, could you check Koti for me? Yeah, a lot of people don't know about Koti, guys. When you have something like this up here, you know, it's easy to say, oh, this is just a, you know, correction, we're gonna go to the moon and everything, right? But you know, if you bought down here, you can wait it out, whatever, right? Whatever. And up here, you know, some kind of, you know, at one point you have to take the profits. Doesn't matter when, you know, when you're in profits, you gotta take profits at some place, right? The same thing goes for down here. If you bought down here at 36 or something like that, once it starts going up here, you know, you can hope it goes towards up, but you have to know that you know, these levels can be revisited again. These can revisit again, and as long as the bull market is not confirmed, like up here, it was pretty much confirmed. Like all the technicals were there. Like it was super bullish. Everybody, like, it was really hard to say anything else. Then we are in the bull run. It's really hard to say anything else than because number one, we had a big ass long bear market, like 1 year long bear market, definitely long bear market. Then we had a, you know, nice pump, and then we had some kind of accumulation zone. So we knew that bull market had to come. So it actually started, like, everybody was 100% certain that it is the bull market. Now, whether this is a, you know, continuation of the bull market, people are not 100% certain, and when they are not to do that, you know, at one point you have to take the profits, man. You have to learn to take the profits. You're gonna live better. You're gonna live better. That said, let's check what Scotty is doing right now. We totally went off the planets, guys. We totally went off the planets. I meant order, but you're right. Okay. Koti doesn't care, man. Look at this. Koti doesn't care. 2 days, like in 2 days, it pumped like some serious level, 100%. Just my tip for you, debuting. When something pumps 190% in 2 days, in my books, that's a no. You know, doesn't matter. You know, if it might pump right now. Look here, it went up nicely. It's climbing back to the moving average. It might just continue pumping. It looks nice. It looks, you know, damn nice. Let's see some kind of Let's see if there is any kind of there is no divergence on the daily, so it looks good, guys. It looks good. Bullish cross here. Let's see weekly. Let's see 2 weeks, just so we can get these closer a little bit together. On 2 weeks it looks worse. In two, let's see monthly. Yeah, monthly seem to, you know, be going a little bit off the charts. 2 weeks. But weekly is okay. So it went up nicely, went sideways, went pumped up hard up here. Doesn't matter. It looks too scared for me. Yeah, I mean, it can pump up here a lot more. I'm not saying that. Honestly, do you see any kind of pattern over here? Because I don't see any kind of pattern, you know. There is some, you know, some kind of leading up here, you know, try to pump, you know, it went sideways, it bounced. All good, you know. How would you know this is gonna bounce up here? How would you know it's gonna bounce? If this closes above here, like it just, you know, new all-time high. How much did it actually bleed on the downside? 84%. Crazy numbers. I don't know. It looks good. Like there is nothing that says right now to me that it's 4 hourly. It's not overextended. Daily, daily is overextended. Weekly is getting up there. We already were there. Up here, and right now we are pushing it, so we gotta extend it. We had a pullback, small pullback, and right now continuing pushing it. But you know, these levels are getting kind of high. These levels on the weekly are right now getting kind of, you can see the previous, you know, previous extension up here. When that happened, we had like 1, 2, 3 hits on these levels. We had 3 hits on this, so you can 1, 2, 3 hits, you know. I'm not saying this cannot go higher. This can definitely go higher, but you know, it's getting scary, and I don't like scary coins. I don't like scary coins. I'm sorry, man, I don't like scary coins. You know, it's too much risk. Something goes up 90% in 2 days, you know, I think it's too much risk. I'm tired of eating the news and hoping for the moon. I'm not doing that anymore anytime soon. Yeah, news is not the best way to go around. Anyways, guys, let's see how the you know, let's end the call. I meant order, but you're right. So what do you think about crypto? CryptoFace says it's a bear market and CK says it's a bull market. So what do you think is right? Crypto says, you know, CK has been bullish since day one. Like we've been down at, you know, 10k. CK has been bullish. Like CK is gonna be bullish. Doesn't matter how far down we go. When you go down 90%, he's gonna see just small correction. We are going up to 200. He's gonna say bullish, you know, through entire bear market if this is a bear market. Now, I'm not neither on the bear market or the bull market side. I'm gonna tell you exactly where I am. Okay, I am on the. I really don't know which side we are because I'm keeping options both to the upside and downside. What I'm seeing right now, over here, we said this is bear market. Down here we said this is bear market. It's really hard to say anything else after 3 months on downside. This is bear market. Down here we said like, okay, let's call it a bear market. Let's say what it is. Let's say bear market. It started going up here, and I was getting like because we knew it's gonna pump towards upside, but we only thought it's gonna pump up to like some kind of 20 moving average. Where is 20 moving average? Up here to 45,000, something like that, right? So we were like looking at some kind of 45, 46,000 levels. That's up here. We are pretty confident that down here it's gonna pump it towards the upside because it was extended on the downside, you know. So some kind of pump towards the upside must come, right? So you're confident it's gonna come, you know, but it continues going upwards, you know, and up here I was so close to FOMO in on Bitcoin. I was so close to FOMO because, you know, all the technicals start looking good and suddenly, you know, pull back. So now it's pulling back, it's still here holding above this 20 moving average and stuff like that. So what I'm saying is this is whatever you want to call it. I'm calling it a mini bear market. Number one, everybody I know is out of the market. Like, you know, my family is out of the market, my friends are out of the market, nobody's talking about the Bitcoin anymore. Everybody says is that technically for me that's bearish market. Like, you don't go from full euphoria to, you know, everybody hating on Bitcoin and still calling it a bull market. That said, but I said, like, if this is some kind of mini bear market, then this is gonna be, you know, continuation of the bull market if you just if you can continue to go upside. And I said, if you can get above the 64 levels again, like, there's definitely continuation, but I'm still gonna call this a mini bear market. I'm not gonna call this a correction. It's too long to be a correction. These are the corrections, you know. This is, you know, this is, you know, 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3. This is like 3 months downtrend, right? 3 months downtrend, again 2-3 months uptrend right now, and we're gonna see right now. We're gonna see if it go. The thing is, if it goes up here above this level, that's a bull market. If it goes back below this level down here, that's a confirmation of the bear market. So it's either this one or that one, you know, this one or that one. Right now you can call it whatever. That's why people, you know, cannot agree which side is this a bull market or is this a bear market, because we're right now in some kind of a correction phase, as people would say. But, you know, I am still calling this mini bear market, and this is gonna be, you know, continuation of the bull market if that's ever happened. And, you know, 10 years in the future, and we see, you know, chart going like something like this up here, you know, then everybody's gonna say, oh man, this was still a bull market. Yeah, maybe it was a correction in the way you see it, you know, but you know, 3 months is a long time. It's a long time. Going 3 months down over 50%, it's a long time. 55% down over 3 months, and, you know, still not calling it bear market. I don't know. Bull flag, massive one. Yeah, bull flag, why not, man? Do you DIY investing? Check it out. Yeah, I know the guy. He's okay. I think he's okay. Well, it's, you know, investing. You know, he shields a lot of altcoins, so I stopped watching him. This guy up here, he shields a lot of coins, life-changing wealth. Do this to get rich, and he has, you know, a lot of videos that the bear market will start once this happens. You know, I'm not a fan of his, you know, he does a lot of Elliott waves, Fibonacci's, you know, but he's more into the, you know, fundamentals of the stuff, you know, so that's your thing, sure, but I've been watching him. Definitely interesting guy, Thanks for bucks, man, appreciate it. BTC is touching 43. Let's see what BTC is doing right now. Oh, it's going up. Oh, look at this, this is nice. 200, so look at the 20 moving average. Nice. Maybe it's gonna climb, guys. Maybe it's gonna climb. Maybe this was the double bottom. This down here is definitely, you know, some kind of bottom. This on 5-minute chart by, you know, 4-hourly. Looks like climbing still. But we are not out of the dump until we are back above these, I would say 10 moving average, since 10 moving average is above 20. So 43,531. I think we gotta get above this level actually to be, you know, be happy. 43,500. Check the last video. Life-changing wealth. TikTok. This looks like BLX. Well, he's definitely bullish. see. See here, he likes this, you know, he's gonna go up here, down a little bit down, and then bam, towards the upside. You know, maybe, I don't know. We're about to make so much money off cryptocurrencies. Hope you're right, man, I hope you're right. No, not fooling YouTube or hyping coin, it's hype you up to oblivion. Yeah, but I really don't like him because he hypes these small altcoins. Some altcoins, you know, he hypes very good, you know. I don't know where he hears about them or something like that, you know, but yeah, he likes to, you know, call out altcoins. Probably got bags of them as well. Guys, we need this for a big place to get in. RSI Fear Grenade Index to the floor. When I entered in crypto in April, BTC was a sell, now it's a buy, LFG. Yeah, that would be nice. If you can push the price even more down, you know, get everybody to, you know, total blood in the streets, that would be it. By the way, guys, what are we gonna look at? We forgot. Wow. No way. We managed to close back above the 20 moving average here on the Dow Jones index. So, you know, maybe there is hope that we are not gonna, you know, go straight down. Maybe there is hope. Maybe there is hope. Maybe next week we pump more. Maybe next week. But if you get rejected, you know, next week, you know, that's bad. You know, there is always hope. There is always hope. But right now, it's not, you know, the hope is not, you know, singing the best kind of tunes. But, you know, there is always hope. And, you know, getting back above the 20 moving average on Dow Jones, you know, it's definitely nice. Definitely nice. Are we going to let outsiders in the chat? No, they're just gonna answer it. Using astrology, Bitcoin is Capricorn and probably a woman, a feminine sign, which explains a lot to me anyway. Well, her lucky number is 6, she's very energetic and takes. Yeah, man, you went too far, man. You went too far. Come back a little bit. You went too far. The Americans are back to printing money. Maybe. I don't know. By the way, guys. Not ambient synth, maybe. Synth's fine. By the way, this Equinox December and stuff like that, right? This is interesting, but I was watching these, the moons, right? And guys, just remember, 22nd November, 2022, something big is gonna happen. Maybe you should put it on the chart. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do like this. I'm gonna do like this, and I'm gonna. Do like this. Wait a second, I'm just gonna do like this up here, do like this. Okay, and then I'm gonna crop that. I'm gonna save that. And then I'll have that over here, and then I can do this. Then I open there, and then I can do this, and then I can copy that. And then we can go to Twitter, of course. We can go to Twitter, and then we can press over here and say remember the day, 22nd November 2022. Tweet. Maybe it works out. Why it's not posting? I don't know. Pretty bullish week. Something went wrong, but don't fret, give it another shot. Okay, man, sure. Let's try it another shot. There we go. You know what would be nice? What would be nice? Do it from this side over here. And then we can write the same thing over here. I just did a little bit differently, guys. I just did a little bit differently. And then we can, you know, do it like this up here. So there we go. Just so you know, we have this up here, so you know I can, you know, you say like, there we go. That's the image, guys. 22nd November 2022. Something big is gonna happen because Venus, Mercury, Earth, and Mars are in line. I don't know how important that is, but to me it looks important. Like, this kind of stuff doesn't happen that much. Who's mentioning me? We need emergency live 10 hours ago on the dollar. View on the dollar. You know, but most people stand the FOMO. You can actually buy back in at low price. That's another story, you know. But most people, they, you know, price goes down, they sell with the loss. The price continues going down. They think I'm gonna buy there, but you know, it turns around and goes back above the level where they sold. Now they don't wanna, you know, they're thinking it's gonna come back down, but you know, it keeps on climbing, so they FOMO in back up here, and then it goes down, of course, because they always FOMO in at the very top. And once they FOMO in starts going down, and like no, but they're like, I'm gonna sell again, you know, I'm gonna sell and buy, you know, this time it's gonna come down. But it does like this up here, and right now they have to FOMO back in even higher now, so it's loss after loss after loss. Stand up. It happens. Business astrologers use the company's initiation date as its birth date and work from there. The Gemini block was minted at 6:16 p.m. January 3rd. Yeah, I know a lot of, you know, they don't have to, you know, you just have to be a little bit superstitious, but a lot of businesses, and I mean a lot of businesses, you know, the opening date is really, really important. You know, like the 22nd of November 2022, you know, or the 2nd of February 2020 and stuff like that, you know. So the opening date is a lot important. It's important for a lot of people, you know, for whatever reasons, right? Not much happening. 3 likes, that's nice. So let's just keep that there. That said, I was interested in looking more into the price, and you can see how, you know, the planets turn around and when they actually are in sync with each other. Especially Saturn, Saturn and Jupiter are really like interesting because these are the biggest moons. So when I see Jupiter, when Jupiter Saturn is right over here, 2040, maybe there is nothing that's in line. Maybe August 1440. If you look at it from this perspective up here, right, then you see all of these. You see Saturn, Jupiter, Mars, Venus, Mercury. Yeah, I mean, around September 2040, something big is gonna happen. Let's find if there's other. Other times 2030. Saturn and Jupiter are opposite sides. So this is conjunction between the Saturn. This is Saturn, Jupiter. What is called? Saturn, Jupiter 2030. Important date. Saturn, Jupiter, Cambridge, Jupiter, visible. The two stars and objects come together in the sky. It's called a conjunction. Jupiter and Saturn conjunctions happen every 20 years. Jupiter, Pisa, Nebraska. Well, so this is called Jupiter conjunction. When is the next conjunction? 20 years. The Great Conjunction. The Great Conjunction is of planets Jupiter, Saturn, when 2 planets appear. Just give me date, man. Just give me date. Date. Jupiter, Saturn last aligned with the Great Conjunction in May 2020. After this, December 2120 conjunction. Wow, so next is 2040 then. Saturn is Bitcoin's planet. I also saw some astrologists doing some astrology. Let me try to find it again. Let me see here. There was this thing called, where was it? Wow. Dates when all will align. Mercury terrestrial. So not this one. Wait. Soon the plans that the live solar system. No, NASA return. No. Planetary stock trading. There we go. Yeah, here is it. Planetary stock trading. There's something called planetary stock trading. Planetary stock trading is a book written by a financial astrologer and a fund manager, Bill Meridian. I don't know. So first we need to check his, Bill Meridian. He's a financial. He began studying astrology in '72 and entered Wall Street after receiving MBA. Blah blah. He trained books when he used company first trades to pick winners. Yeah, but how well did he do, man? I didn't mean to click that. I didn't mean to click that. I don't know what I'm clicking, guys. Where is my stuff? Chart. Bitcoin. 4.5%. Okay, we are back. I mean to click this one up here. So see here, if you go down here, Bill Meridian's planetary interpretation. So this is how he looks. Sun is gold. Moon, any type of walk-in business. Planets, Mercury, communication, short distance travel, telecommunication, telephone, foot wearing. Venus, recreation, cosmetics, fashion, leisure, soft drinks. Mars, construction, sport, defense, publishing, trail. So you see, every planet represents certain, certain segment of sector of stocks, right? Maybe. I think he's way off, but I think it's interesting, But the most interesting right now is this conjunction, May 2020. So let's look at a conjunction that happened. Where was it? Down here. No, this one down here. Let's look at a conjunction that happened. See here, this is conjunction between the Jupiter and Saturn. This is conjunction between Jupiter and Saturn, right? And these things happen only every 20 years. So in 2040, again, if you go around, again, you get this conjunction between Jupiter and Saturn that they come in line with each other, right? So this is conjunction between the Saturn and Jupiter. But on 2030, there will be on opposite sides. I mean, that gotta be something as well, right? I think 2030 is important date as well. Opposition, conjunction, opposition. After conjunction, these two worlds won't come to conjunction on 24. That we know, as viewed from double stars. And Jupiter pairs between Saturn and the Sun is on the same time. In our sky, we see bright Jupiter and Saturn. For some, Saturn reaches opposition. August. Jupiter at opposition August 19 at its best. My Jupiter at opposition on the night of August. Opposition was the other side of the moon. That's when Earth will, but that's Saturn opposition Jupiter. Opposition Jupiter, right? The opposition between Saturn and Jupiter indicates your vision of the path ahead and your dedicated social status. What? Jupiter and Saturn opposition. It cannot be opposition. Well, we are diving too far down. Just gain wealth to bet big 20 years from now. I mean that might be it. Just forget everybody what we are looking at right now and just move on. In 2467, all planets will be in conjunction with each other, I think. Mars, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Sun, Jupiter. 1987. There you go. But the conjunction, this is opposition though, because there are other side. Wow, that's nice. So around 22nd August 1987. What happened then? What happened in 2087? Let's see here. '87. September 87. Is it September? August 22nd. Yeah. It's around 20 August. It's around 20 August, right? July, August. It's here. Big dump. Big dump happened there. 5th October. September, no. Yeah, the top was around 24th August 87. This is the top, guys. This is the top. And then you had a big dump. This is a 40% dump. So that's a big, guys. That's big, right? That's big. That gotta be big, right? So on the very date we get a conjunction between 4 planets, we get a big dump. 3rd August 87, right? This 24 August. So the very date, you know. So when is the next time this is gonna happen? Saturn has been retrograde from exactly the bottom of 22nd May and finish in October, and Saturn in September can bring wealth. Moon maximalist. For sure there are correlation. Like it's on the date, So these 4. So when is the next time? When is the next time? Conjunction. Dates. I don't need all the dates. I need just these 4 planets. In a chapter more. We don't have just these 4. Today, Mars, Mercury, Venus conjunction. Mars, Mercury, Venus conjunction represent our willpower. What is that? There should be like dates for all the conjunctions together, so I don't need to look it up. Or we can just go like we can just find it ourselves. August. Yeah, they're all on the other side, okay. I'm not going month by month. We can do it like this. 2 months, 6 months. Too fast. 2 months. reset. Down here. But this is not. No, it's not perfect. Let's continue. Needs to be opposite. Not even close. Not even close. Now when Mars comes on the other side, this is time. There we go. But this is on 24. It's not perfect though, it's not perfect. There should be dates. This is a planet stream, trying to see what effect Mercury has on the chain link chart. Okay guys, let's let everybody in right now, see what everybody has to say. You know, if they want to join the chat, maybe it's gonna be a little bit more interesting. Maybe somebody's seeing what I'm not seeing, you know. There we go, everybody can join the chat, guys. Everybody can join the chat. Mercury, Mars, Mercury, Venus conjunction, 3 planets conjunction. Okay. Sun, Moon, Mars conjunctions. I'm free. That's the best one. 20 November 2022, next conjunction. It's not conjunction. 20 November. It's not next conjunction because in the next one, the 2020. Because the Mars is behind you, it should be on the opposite side of the Sun. You see in 87, if you go to 87, you go 87, August 87, right? 22nd. What you see, it's like Earth, Sun, Mercury, Venus, Mars, everybody is in line. Like this is straight line, right? But if you look at 2022, it's not exact straight line. It's nice and the date is nice, but sorry, 2022 there, over here. The Mars is behind you. Now it is straight line. It is straight line, but you know it's not actually, you know, perfect straight line. Filter all but green names. 2063 triple Mars Uranus. Yeah, maybe it's with Uranus, but you know, these Venus, Mercury and Earth, these three, Venus, Mercury and Mars, these three. Man, the dip days are 64, check 29 and last dip 39. And try to check the gap between dip days. I see pattern and Bob Lucas see pattern as well. Can you check planet position for start and end of the week? Now that's too much, man. I will check tonight. You check that and then you make the chart. And then you show us on the chart, because there's just too much numbers to check and know what Bob Lucas is. By the way, what is Bob Lucas talking about now? You need to contact YouTube. The chat was broken there for a bit. It's about the numbers, man. Numbers, values of the words that connect them. You are going too deep, man. Let's keep on the surface. Let's not go into total only for the day. Let's not go into total Twilight Zone. You know, lines are good, you know, but we are not gonna go into the names and you know what they represent and stuff like that. That's too deep. That's too deep. triple conjunction Mars, Venus, Mercury. Mars. If Mars in conjunction with the Sun, there is often a triple conjunction between Mars and Mercury and between Mars and Venus. In the events of which Mercury is involved, the second conjunction is invisible because small Sun. For Mars Venus triple conjunction, all three events can almost always be seen, but more in Earth. Two exterior planets. These are the most interesting triple conjunction because all three conjunctions can be seen very easily. We don't care what can be seen, we care what is happening. Last triple conjunction between Mars and Jupiter occurred in 87, 89, 36, 37, 79, 80. The next event will happen. There's Jupiter. This is Mars Saturn, between Mars and Jupiter. Mars Saturn, Mars and Jupiter. These are only double of the planets Mars Jupiter. I can't find it. I don't know when the next time is. This is the matrix. Everything is built on code. Yeah, we are trying to find the code, man. We are trying to find the code. But 22nd November, you know, the lines are they are in line, but they are not necessarily exactly on the spot. Venus, Mars, Mercury, 25. Has date listed this year. I don't know, does it? This conjunction might be interesting if they play out for whatever reason. And you know, the Jupiter and Saturn is gonna be on opposite side of each other in 2030, you know, but that's 2030, like, are we gonna wait 20 years for that? By the way, when was the, it was in 2020, right? 2020, December 2020 on, yeah, it's December 2020, right? 1st December 2020 is when Saturn and Jupiter are in conjunction. Let's see 1st December 2020 how it actually played out. The mark is 2020. Nothing, literally nothing happened. Literally nothing happened. Let's see for Bitcoin though. We are already bullish, so you know, nothing happened, nothing happened. So the conjunction between Saturn and Jupiter has nothing. If my math is Asian, level it can be calculated. I think it can be calculated. I don't know why I'm, you know, there should be all calculations for all the conjunctions somewhere, you know. There should be calculations for all the conjunctions somewhere. Major body accelerators. But F me if I can find it. All triple conjunctions dates. rare. Twins and triplets, sure. I just need dates, man. Just give me a simple list of dates. How to watch? We don't want to watch, we just want to know when it is. Jupiter, Saturn, Mercury. Earth, Sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars. Conjunction. I don't want to see it. Venus, Jupiter, and Mars were in close conjunction. Okay, so when is the three-plane conjunction? From Thursday, February 28 through Sunday, March 20, Jupiter, Saturn, Mercury will be loosely aligned. February 28, 2021. It's around here. Doesn't mean anything. It's not, there's no correlation between anything. You know, conjunction 1987. Let's see what they write about 1987. Harmonic convergence. The harmonic convergence is the name given to the world's first synchronized global peace meditation, which occurred on August 16, 17, 1987. The event was coincided with an exceptional alignment of planets in the solar system. Yeah, it was exceptional. Although the event had been predicted by the author Tony Scherer in his book Lord of the Dawn 1971, the principal organizers of the harmonic convergence events were spouses, blah blah blah. According to Scherer's interpretation of astrocosmology, the selected date marked at the end of the 22 cycle of 52 years each, or 1144 years. I told the 22 cycles with like the 30. What the F? Astrology friend. According to astrology Neil, on 24 August 1987, there was an exceptional alignment of planets in the solar system. 8 planets were aligned in an unusual configuration called Grand Trine. The Sun, Moon, and 6 of 8 planets formed part of the Grand Trine. That is, they were aligned at the apex of the triangle when viewed from the Earth. The Sun, Moon, Mars, Venus were in exact alignment. Yeah, Sun, Moon, Mars, and Venus were in exact alignment, astrologically called conjunction at the first degree of Virgo, tropical blah blah. Mercury was in 4th degree of Virgo, which was most controversial. Church to claim that this occurrence was a unique event. Grand trines, where planets are at 120 degrees positioning, forming an equal and a triangle, are not uncommon or particularly noteworthy. Traditional astrology does not consider trines to be a action point, so the notion of the spectral shift in the world. But you know, this trine, what is called? Grand trine. A trine is an angle of uncertainty of orb somewhere between 5 and 10. So what natural indicates harmony and ease. So they're looking for angles on the planets. Oh my god. Conjunction. Simic sextile. I don't get it. This is too deep for me, guys. This is too deep for me. This is too deep. 2 planets on the upside, 4 planets side, 3 planets side, something like that. I don't know. It's too deep for me. I'll find it out. I find it when it's next time gonna happen, and we're gonna come back to that. I tapped in future planetary conjunction. They got pretty relevant result. Future planetary conjunction date. Yeah, but it's you know, it's double conjunctions. You know, that's the future conjunction plan. What did you type? Future conjunction planet. Future planetary conjunction date. Future planetary conjunction date. The most recent 21st November, and the next one I call 4th November 2040. Wow. If it was only like 20 years earlier, you know, it might have been, you know, special. But let's see what happens on the 4th November 2040. You know, 2040 is Saturn and Jupiter at least. So it is Jupiter and Saturn. I think that's why I say it's noteworthy. Japan, yeah, that's a great conjunction. Great conjunction planets. Yeah, that's just a great conjunction between planet Jupiter and Saturn, when the 2 planets appear. You know what we have to find? We just have to find, you know, conjunction between Mercury and Venus. We just need to, you know, conjunction between Mercury, President Venus outshines Mercury by a few thousand folds. You know, no, we'll take Mars and Venus, and then we'll try to, you know, add the Mercury, right? Dates: February 12, 2021, March 12, 20. For the expert, this will be first of 3 conjunctions on Venus, Mars. The next 2 conjunctions. Let's see. Mars, Venus, the line in the moon is rare. Planetary conjunction, the date, check out. This is today, July 12, 2021. It's a rare today conjunction, Mars, Venus, we come closer. July 12. Let's see, July 12. How does July 12 look? What is this, 20 or 21? 21. Okay, so 21, July 12th. Yeah, Venus, Mars, they are in conjunction, right? Earth, Venus, Mars. That's what I think about. Venus, Mars. It's not going through the Earth, but it is conjunction. Okay, so this is next. And the next one after that, but there are a lot of those, right? There is a lot of those, and then you, of course, you just have to, you know, figure out if the Mercury also wants to come there, but it doesn't want to come there. Why is XRP plummeting? Konski said 76 is the target, but right now it's 95, so it's above the target. I don't know. It's how the market works when all the people expect price action to go in one direction, the market reverses. Might be that. Might be that. Let's see here if there is. Let's just find dates. Dates in degrees. I want all three. I want all three. Mars, Venus, Mercury. Today Mars, Venus conjunction. No date, man, no date. May 29, 2021. What's happened on May 29? Not even close. Earth, Mercury, Venus, but you know. Relate closest Mercury Venus conjunction until 2033. Okay, let's go to 2033 and see if that's happening something in 2033. Yeah, it's Mars is totally off though. Meh. You are looking at heliocentric perspective. The conjunction you look up are geocentric. Seeing a rising wedge on BTC 1 hourly time frame. We are out of the woods probably. Yeah, I mean it's climbing definitely, so that's let's not get past ourselves, you know, until we are above 43.5. Check Twitter. Let's see what's happening on Twitter. Oh, that's you guys. I get it, I get it. $21.55 fib numbers. Huh? 21:55 Fib. It's the clock. It's 21 hours 55 minutes. I don't know. Nobody changed that, but you gotta like that. You gotta like that. I don't know. Fib numbers. I mean, you know, this guy is a tech analysis. Once he starts saying these kind of things, man, he sees, you know, Fibonacci's where there is no Fibonacci's. You know, that's how pro this guy is. Mentions. I don't understand the charts, man. That's the problem, you know. I haven't studied charts, you know. I see the zodiac signs and stuff like that and how they correspond when they are turning around. Another telltale convention we're paying attention to in the near future is that Pluto, Neptune, Uranus between 24 and 29. Last time it happened like this, it was the end of the Roman Empire. That's a long time. Thus, we might see something similar which will affect the marks in wild ways. Well, sure, man. Pluto, Neptune, Uranus, maybe. They are big planets, man. You can use AstroSeek to look up the aspects between the planets you wish. It's a digital and... Okay, let's see AstroSeek, man. AstroSeek. Free astrology charts. You're looking for a recent confirmation of peak, but not relevant to us Earthlings. I do not understand what heliocentric is. Heliocentric. Heliocentric, a cosmological model which is the sun, in which the sun is assumed to lie at or near a central point. Yeah, but that's heliocentric. That's heliocentric, and the other one is where the Earth is in the center, right? So let's see here. Not Earthlings, and you said up here. What's going on? Why are you looking at for conjunctions? Between the conjunction between the Mars, Venus, and Mercury with the Earth was, you know, big dump on the chart, stock chart, so I'm looking like when is the next time that something like that's gonna happen. Square on position. Yeah, I'm not really into the astrology and learning, you know, geocentric. Yeah, the geocentric. This is the chart of 20 November 22. It has the moon opposite Uranus, which happens every month, but here is of course close to the lunar nose, a highly volatile moment. I don't understand the chart. I mean, maybe you understand better than me, but you know, they don't represent that much to me. You know, the date itself represents a lot to me. You know, 22nd November. You know, 22/11/22. You know, that represents a lot. But you know, and when you see the, you know, planets in a line, you know, people can understand that. So you see here, Venus, Mercury, Earth, Mars, they're in line. So you know, that's nice. Geocentric model, Earth is in the middle. Yeah. Okay, that's enough with plans. We didn't you know, figure out much, you know, but at least, you know, we know that 22nd November 2022, you know, these planets will be in line. So you know, the last time that happened, it was, you know, but the Mars was actually on the other side up here. So you know, they were in conjunction. Mercury, Venus, and Mars were in conjunction. That's a very rare event. So that will actually play out. We'll see. I thought I deleted this crap. Delete. There you go. Right now, just all this. Okay. How's Bitcoin doing right now? Fine. Check comment, Leonard. We are not going to doing the comments. We are doing the moons. We are doing planets. We are not going doing the comments, guys. We are not doing the comments. Okay? It's just gonna be too much. It's just gonna be too much. Ren up 25%, man. Ren was actually doing very nice today, you know. Triple divergence up here. Is this double divergence up here? You think double divergence? Let's see if there is double divergence. There is no, but there is the divergence up here. Just like Granny and Moon segment is too much. Big influence, bro. I'm not doing comments, man. I'm not doing comments. Comments. I think it's too much. I think, you know, we gotta draw the line somewhere. You know, moons, okay. Planets, sure. Comets, come on. Do the comments. This is why you're not a billionaire. I'm not looking at comments, man. There are some comments. If you reload this page up here, you get this Comet, Polonar, Atlas, and Grimace. Can we add more comets up here? There, Comet Leonard. There we go. We have the comets. Where is the comet, man? What's so special about Comet Leonard? It doesn't go. It goes around. It's a big. It just, you know. See, yearly, it's going away from us right now. So you know, it's done. It's done. See, Comet Leonard going away. I'm watching the comet right now, and it's going away, man. It's going away. See, 10 years. It's not. It's going away, man. Did you see it? It just flew away. This is 2273. Right now we're waiting for it to come back. It is going away. We just saw it. If this is Comet Leonard. Wow, this actually stopped. We gotta reload the page. We broke the page. Exit page. Okay, reload page. There we go. 10 years. Go. See, it's flying away. Go back, man. It didn't pass yet. What do you mean it didn't pass yet? It just passed, man. You can just change the date up here, because down here it doesn't show us the date. There is a very special event in 2463. When are all planets aligned next time? 2492. 6th May 2492. 2492. 5th. It says 6th May or something like that. 6th May, yeah. 065. 065. Let's try this. 6th May 2492. I wouldn't say they are aligned. They're all over the place. How is this aligned, man? How is this aligned? Or maybe just broke it. Maybe it doesn't go that far. No, it didn't break it. It's just maybe the closest you get. Uranus and Neptune are, you know, often... Oh, stop there, stop there, stop there. Yeah, if anybody is alive at 2511, you know, tell us how it's going. Our calculations for orbits are not perfect. Okay, let's reload this thing up here, and let's add Leonard, Comet Leonard. This is it, like comets, right? There's a lot of other comets up here. We don't care about those, but this is Leonard Comet. And yeah, we don't want to reset the watch for. Oh, this is 2564, sorry. Let's there we go. And this is now 2021. Okay, now let's Leonard. Let's add Leonard to the chart. Okay, okay. We were ahead of the time. Okay, it's not. Okay, okay, let's see. 2 weeks, maybe. It's going too fast. It's going too fast. Let's see 2 days. Okay, so it's gonna hit anything. That's what I'm wondering. Is this actually gonna hit anything? Right, reset. It's gonna hit Venus. It's gonna hit Venus. Oh my god, this is exciting. It's gonna be a crash. It's gonna be a crash. Can you see the crash, guys? Oh, did they hit each other? Did they hit each other? When are they gonna cross each other? That's 23rd December 2021. Oh. Venus 2021. I applaud your amount of attention you put into this. However, I feel it won't bring the same amount of revelation as the Moon's 3D Moon for Life. I'm unsure about the revelation part as well, but you know, not astronomical distance. Yeah, but it is getting quite close, As I previously spotted last summer, comet Neowise looks to be followed up by Christmas comet Leonard. Yeah, because coming December. The discovered Arizona's Mount Leonard Observatory. Greg Leonard's race especially will reach its peripheral closest approach to the sun on January 3rd, 2022. How I meant to see the comet? Okay, we don't care. What was gonna happen? Comet grazes Venus. A very just public describes how close comet Leonard will get to Venus, and it's really close. On December 18th, 2021. Now guys, December 18th, 2021 is an important date, guys. It's important date. The outer spread the comet Leonard passed just 2.6 million miles, 4.3 million kilometers away from the second planet from the sun. Into the twilight zone. Mars, Mercury, and Venus, when figured together, bring profit, high rank occupation. These stars make men who are is receiving and undertaking abyss. Yeah, I don't know what I ran in the comment segment. Yeah, but okay, it's not gonna hit it. It's 4.3 kilometers away. But guys, December 18, 2021 is a big date, because if you remember our chart, our moon chart, let's go to the moon chart. Let's remove some of the lines. December 18, these three levels are important levels. These are super moons. Here is December 19, so December 18 is right up here, when the comet grazes Venus and say like, hello, magnetic influence. I mean, you never know. Maybe there will come. You know, I understand that you know, the comet is pretty far away from the Venus to hit it and stuff like that. You know, but maybe there comes another comet that hits it, and then it, you know, changes directions and it goes right into Venus. Not like anything would happen if comet hit Venus. You know, not like it's gonna put the Venus out of orbit or something like that. But you know, interesting nonetheless. Major bodies. Let's see what we have here. The sun, the moon. Sun tracker. I mean, how much do you have to send the sun tracker? There's not much you can do here. Planetarium. North. Where's the moon right now? Jupiter. So people that are looking at the sky probably look at this map a lot, you know, to find where the, you know, where the stuff is. There's the moon. Next to Uranus. I don't know if that has any connection there, Uranus and the moon. Venus coin has interesting chart. Nostradamus predicted something with a comet. Oh, let's look at Nostradamus, guys. I love that guy, man. That guy predicts so much. Nostradamus, moon, comet. Okay, let's say comet. 2021 predictions. Okay, let's see. The thing about Nostradamus, you know, he wrote in you know, really weird, so you know, you can interpret it however you want. From world-ending asteroids to zombies, Nostradamus predict dire events in 2020. The French philosopher wrote 6,338 prophecies. I mean, there will be some prophecy going true, right? He wrote 6,338 prophecies suggesting when, where, and how our world will dramatically end. What are the, for this year he predicted few young people, half dead to give a start, which according to yearly horoscope means a zombie apocalypse. There you go, guys. You know, it might correspond with the COVID stuff. For this year he predicted few young people, half dead to give a start. Unfortunately not able to watch, but just want to give you a good evening. Yeah, good evening. Thanks for stopping by at least, man. Do appreciate the people stopping by and saying hello though. So, you know, it's already coming true. Few young people, half dead to give a start, mini zombie apocalypse. The outlet interprets Nostradamus writing as a Russian scientist will create a biological weapon and produce a virus that can turn humankind into zombies, and we will be extinct in the near future. Is this true, guys? Nostradamus writing us, a Russian scientist will create a biological weapon and produce a virus that can turn humankind into zombies and will be extinct in the near future. I'm not saying it, it's Nostradamus, guys. It's Nostradamus. It's the first thing that you open up. Said concept will come to harm each one. Temporal dignified the mass to succeed. Father and mother's dead of infinite sorrow, a woman in mourning, the pestle she monster, the great one to be no more, all the world to end. Well, that's not actually nice. The detail though, yeah, the detail is nice. Bleak outlook. According to the French mystic, the great solar storms in 2021. Guys, the solar storms, when are the next solar storm? I think that's the thing, that's the big thing, the internet apocalypse, right? Yeah, not the big thing. You know, the solar storm. We don't know when the next solar storm comes, right? There is no answer because these solar storms comes, right? What else Nostradamus said about solar storms? So it will take place in 2021. You don't have a lot of time, like 3 more months, you know, which could cause major damage to the Earth. We shall see the water rising and the Earth falling under it, Nostradamus warns. If it wasn't bad enough, the astrologers predict comet will hit the Earth or come very close to striking our planet. Maybe Leonard, you know, and the Venus, maybe he missed he saw, maybe he was doing like this and he saw the planet and he saw the comet, but you know, he didn't know if it was Venus or Earth, you know. You cannot blame him, he lived like 1960 or something like that. The event will cause earthquakes and natural disaster, which he warns us. In the sky, one see fire and long trail of sparks. NASA has announced that huge asteroid could hit Earth in 2022. You know, he's off by a couple of years, you know. Don't blame him. Now, just to calm you guys down, Nostradamus failed prophecies. Nostradamus failed because he has a lot of failed prophecies as well, you know. Is this really important that the Reuters need to, you know, talk about it? False claim Nostradamus predicted the coronavirus outbreak. Post on social media claim that 60 astrologers Nostradamus predicted new coronavirus. Is the different post? Reuters has to come out and say this isn't true, man. List of dates predicted for apocalypse. 10 failed doomsday predictions. Yeah, but this is from other one. You know, Maya 1212 Maya apocalypse. I remember. You guys remember 1212? It was a big thing. Maya apocalypse never happened, unfortunately. Harold Camping. What is among the most prolific modern predictions of end times? Harold Camping has publicly predicted the end of the world as many as 12 times better than biblical numerology. 12 times, you know, failed 12 times, you know, 13 is gonna true way. Taiwan is a religious reader. This religious reader, Halley Comet Panic. 7th, but the nearest of its approach in 1910 created the fear that it would destroy the planet either by celestial collation through the poisonous gas. The rumor to contain a worldwide panic ensued, stoked by the media and news such as the comet may kill all life on Earth. Yeah, but where is Nostradamus? Perhaps the rapid economies after all. No, oops, and then where is just Nostradamus failed? Just Nostradamus failed. Number 2. Nostradamus, 1555. Yeah, that's when he lived. The French features on Nostradamus, popularly known as Nostradamus, first published Les Prophéties in 1555. The book contained 942 4-line poems, each of which was reputed to contain a prophecy. While it's been in consistent print for years and the book is frequently cited for its claims about the end of the world, Nostradamus made no such prediction, and text scholars and skeptics argue that quite a vague can made a number of historical events with minimal effort. 1981 film called The Man Who Saw the Tomorrow repopularized the prediction and also added the projection end time of 2037. Okay, so end time date of 2037. When the film was remade in 1991, the end time prediction was omitted. Okay, so we got like 17 years. It's okay, 17 is enough. He also had prophecy on World War III. Yeah, he has a lot of prophecies, man. That guy had a lot of prophecies. But we know the real prophecy. That's the 4th of December, guys. 4th of December is gonna be big stuff. Big stuff happening on 4th December. That, and this is 2022. When is 2022? We gotta put it on the chart. This over here, very important date. Note the date. November 2022. It's important. There we go. Note the date. Hey mate, what's up? Not much. Bitcoin right now not doing anything. Let's see if I chart Bitcoin right now. It looks like it, you know, pumped up to certain resistance. Let's see here if it's getting up there. Let's see 4 hourly daily. Let's see 4 hour, interesting. Yeah, we are at resistance right now, 43,500 or this 20 moving average. So it is interesting. How is the volume looking here on the 4 hourly? The volume is not very optimistic, unfortunately. Let's see daily volume. Daily volume also going down, so you know, I don't know. What is 22nd December 2022? You gotta check the Twitter, man. You gotta check the Twitter. Where is the Twitter? Twitter. This is this over here. Venus, Mercury, Earth, Mars in a conjunction. Well, I don't know if it's a conjunction, it's like this opposite, and this is behind us, you know, and there is sun, you know. It's important date, 22 November 2022. Remember the date. Remember. Almost Christmas. There you go. Maybe that's why it's important. Maybe it's Christmas stuff. Maybe it's Christmas stuff. What do we have here? Astrology, Matthew. No. Is it time to end the boring stream? Or is it time to end failed stream? Ask. My reply is no. God damn it. Can we just end it? Anyway. Concentrate and ask again. Can I please go to sleep? Pretty please. My sources say no. I F you, man. Who you to tell me what I cannot do? I'm grown man. I'm grown man. I do what I wanna do. I wanna go to sleep, I go to sleep. I don't need 8-ball to tell me if I wanna go to sleep. By the way, guys, I'm going to sleep. Thanks for stopping by. It was a boring stream. I thought we might find something interesting, you know, but I don't think I was that in the mood. Anyways, thanks for you guys joining TA Fans Club and everybody else for stopping by. I don't think, you know, there will be much events right now on the daily time frame. Not on daily. I don't think there will be much, you know, happening today right now. After the daily close, after maybe in 2 hours or something, might something happen, but I don't see it. Even if we close certain levels, you know, I don't see, even get rejected down here, it's gonna take a while to get back to this you know, to this support. The best case scenario is we pump a little bit towards the upside, but even that's gonna take, so I don't think anything's gonna happen, you know. So tomorrow on Bitcoin Daily at 9 AM Central European Time, you know, nothing's gonna happen until that. I don't think nothing's gonna happen until then. I really don't think so. I think we're just gonna cruise sideways or a little bit up, a little bit down until, you know, no big moves. I don't expect any big moves until tomorrow. So I think we can safely turn off the trading view, you know, go to sleep and you know, have a good night's sleep and then wake up and look at the charts again. Because right now I think the volatility is dead after this move to the downside. Right now we're picking a little bit back up. It's gonna take a while, you know, for price to consolidate, and then after that we might see what's actually gonna happen. That's it, everybody. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Thanks for joining TA Fans Club, and you know, thanks for being around. You know, from time to time we'll do these really weird planetary streams, you know, and see what's happening with the stuff. Now when it's the end I can comment. What a privilege. Yeah, that's about it, that's about it. Is there anything interesting going on right now? Nah, you know what, we're gonna save it for tomorrow on Bitcoin Daily. Anyways guys, that is the stop button. See